Hello, hello, hello. How you doing, Taurus? This is Positive Thoughts and Energy. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night. Yes, whenever you come across this reading, I hope everyone is staying safe. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your like, sharing my content. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much for your beautiful generosity, your very kind words. Y'all are very loving souls, and I love you guys. Excuse me, I have a little, like almost like a beginning of a summer cold or allergies or something. So please forgive me, okay, with my voice. I love you guys. How are y'all feeling on this beautiful Wednesday night? I hope you had a beautiful day. I love you guys. To new viewers, cross watchers, come on in. Take what resonates, okay? Leave the rest for someone else. Reverse the roles, okay? How they fit in your life. I don't know your life, but please reverse the roles, how they fit in your life, okay? We're going to get started. We're going to get started. And I ask Spirit Guides, Divine Universe to give me clarity, understanding. Most of all, I need your divine protection, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Spirit Team. So this is for Taurus, Spirit Guides. Happy birthday to you all. Happy birthday. I think Taurus, when is y'all time up? I have to look on the calendar. When is Taurus season over? But I'm going to say happy birthday. I hope you all enjoying your birthday. I love you guys. So let's see what's in your energy, okay? Spirit guys, what's in the energy? Trust. It's the first card popped out, Taurus. It says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. It's all about trusting your inner self, okay? Tell me more, Spirit. Okay. Self-esteem. The next card came out. It says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Okay. Guilt is the other card that comes out, Taurus. It says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay. So you're not allowing anyone to make you feel bad about anything. You release that. Okay. And you got the bottom of the deck, you got freedom is here. Okay, it says, I possess the power, the free will to create my own happiness. You're not allowing anyone to make you feel guilty about something, okay? You release any of that belief, okay? You release that belief, okay? Because it's like, you did the best you could when in at the time that you were going through this. So it's like, okay, I've apologized. Okay, I've tried to make it right. Okay, I'm not going to let you keep allowing, you're not going to keep allowing me, try to make me feel guilty when I've already apologized. I've already tried to make it right. I've already just moved past it. I'm done with it. I release it. It's about creating my happiness now. Why is it that people can always remind you of your past? And you said, I am done with it. You're not going to make me feel guilty about something or maybe a mistake that I did make in the past. But you know what? It's like I'm creating happiness now. But just where you're creating happiness in your life, you got somebody going to always try to remind you of who you used to be, what you done, what you used to do. It's like I release that. You're not making me feel guilty about that no longer. I don't feel guilty. I've released that out of my spirit and I trust my inner self. My self-esteem is to the roof. You're not going to bring my self-esteem down anymore. You may have had control of that when I was in my younger days, but no longer do I have low self-esteem. I'm very confident in who I am. You're not going to make me feel guilty. I have released that. I am free for that. I'm focusing on creating my happiness. And people will always try to remind you of who you used to be or what you used to do or this, that, and blah, blah, blah. And if you change or, oh, he ain't going to change. She ain't going to change or she ain't changed. This is just temporarily. People don't know nobody. People, you can't tell nobody what they done or what they done changed. But people are so focused on what you done wrong and that they can't stand to see you go do right. Yeah, let me say that again. People so focused on what you did wrong that they can't stand the sight to see or to see you do right. Ain't that something? Oh yeah, that part. So Spirit Guides is saying, continue to trust your inner self. because that's going to guide you everywhere. Okay. And your self-esteem, you're so confident, so confident, and you're fighting back. It's like, you're not going to make me feel guilty about something. I'm free from that. I'm concentrating on creating happiness in my life. You ain't got to remind me of what I used to do. I already know that. I done healed from that. I done did my dark night of soul. I done persevered through all of those things that I've had to endure, the pain that I've had to endure. Why is it that you got someone, whether it's in the family, someone that's, rather it was an old friend or something, got to always try to remind you of what you done wrong, remind you of where you were at, and can't stand to see where you're going now and what's right now. Yeah, that part right there. Yeah. They're stuck. They're stagnant. People are stagnant, stuck on what you used to be, who you used to be, what. You say, you're not going to make me feel guilty about that. You're not going to make me feel guilty about that. That's all people do. That's what they do. And these people can't move forward because they're so busy worried about your life. Why are you worried about my life? A lot of toxic energy. That's why they're still toxic. They still have a lot, when I tell you a lot of work to do, they have a lot of work to do. This can be a Gemini. This can be this can be a Capricorn. I intuitively see a Gemini here. But these people, or this person, all they do is think about, this could be an ex-person. It's still stuck in their head, of what you used to do. Okay, try to remind you of what you used to do. They can't even move forward in their life because they're too busy worrying about your life. See, they're operating from a low vibration. It's like, you're not gonna keep making me feel guilty. As soon as you get mad at me, this could be brother, sister, uncle. It could be anybody. Okay. I don't know your life. You're going to have to reverse the roles, how they fit in your life. But they always try to remind you of something you used to do. Try to put the guilt on you of something, who you used to be, what you used to do. You said, would you let that go? Because I don't let that go. I'm done with it. I'm not going to keep apologizing. I'm not going to keep dwelling in the past. I'm going towards my future. I'm releasing all of that, the possess and all of that negative energy. I'm going, I'm creating. I'm free will to create my own happiness. I'm trusting my inner self. My self-esteem is high, and you're not going to keep putting no guilt on me. These are stagnant people. These are people that can't move forward in their life because, you know why? They're too busy trying to watch you in your life. They're too busy trying. Toxic, very toxic people. Very toxic people. Spirit guys, tell me more for Taurus. Very toxic. But see, exactly. But see, look at here. You done moved on. That door is shut. You're not going to keep making me feel guilty. I'm in a new timeline. I'm creating happiness. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. You're moving on. This is the world card. Out with the old, in with the new. Why is it people always from the past try to remind you of who you used to be? You're like, that door is shut. That's old news. That door is shut. That's out with the old, in with the new. I'm on a different timeline. I'm creating happiness. I'm creating abundance. I'm creating peace in my life. And y'all are still stagnant, stuck, can't move forward because you're so busy worrying about with your toxic self, worrying about what I'm doing, what I've done in the past, and trying to remind me of who I used to be or what I used to do or what I said to you, and they still holding on to that. You said, why? I'm in a new chapter. Yeah, I'm in a new chapter. Look here. You're in the Ace of Pentacles. You're creating big things in your life, okay? You're the freedom to create happiness of the Ace of Pentacles, the divine universe, God is blessing. You got the Tower. These people, the Tower moment, they're stuck. That's because they can't. The reason why, let me tell you the reason why this Tower card is here, Taurus, is because these people, whoever this is, 2 people, 1 person, 20 people, I don't know. But the Tower come tumbling down because these people can't go with you. That's why they keep reminding you of your past, because you are in a whole total different realm. You are creating prosperity. You're creating abundance. You have a lot going for yourself, and they can't come with you. So when a person can't come, when you don't deal with anyone no more, because the tower card, the spirit guys, they can't come with you. They're very toxic, and you on a total different level. See this? See the toxicity? That's why they're stuck where they're at, because they're mad because they can't come with you, because you're in a whole total different cycle. You're on a whole total different timeline. And they're mad because they can't go with you. So if they can't go with you, they're gonna keep what? Reminding you of your past. They're gonna every time they say, "Oh, you ain't selling drugs no more. Oh, you ain't got 4 or 5 boyfriends no more. You ain't stealing no more. You ain't no booster no more. You ain't, da da da. Ain't that's what you used to do? Ain't that's what you used to do? Ain't that's what you used to do?" Try to remind you of your past because they can't come with you because you're creating a lot of happiness. You're free. You're free from that toxicity. Okay. You are, and when I tell you the door is shut, that means out with the old, in with the new. Look at the happiness. Look at the pinnacle. Look at the ace of pentacles, baby. This is not a small pentacles like I've said in the past. This is a large pinnacle. You have a lot of investment going on in your life. A lot of you have businesses you're investing. A lot of you are in your purpose, your passion. A lot of you are creating happiness. A lot of you, you are in a beautiful new cycle. That is old. And that's why I say people will try to continue to remind you of your past, try to make you guilty of something. Okay. It says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. In my soul growth. That means you're not going to continue to make me keep me in a spiral. You see that spiral? You're not going to continue to keep me in a spiral of thinking that I'm guilty, try to make me feel bad of the things that I used to do. I done prayed about it and I done healed from it and I done did my dark night of soul and I done persevered through that. But you're going to always have people that's going to remind you because they can't go with you because you have so much prosperity. A lot of you got this a union coming. A lot of you. Yeah, you got a lot of things. Some of you are in a very beautiful, maybe a soulmate has came into your life. If not, this person is about to come into your life. People see your happiness. People see that you're happy. And I don't care if you're bypassing them at the freaking grocery store. I don't care if you're bypassing them at the daggone dentist office. They're going to have, oh, you don't do that? Girl, you still, boy, man, you still doing this? Hey, I need a hookup. I don't do that no more. Wait, since when you stop? They try to make you feel bad, try to remind you of your past. Try to remind you of your past. Hey, that's because they're still, something that they want, something you walked away from. Because you walked away from these people, two people, some people. You walked away from them because they no longer served you. They wasn't good for you. They were very toxic. He was very toxic. She was very toxic. But they try to make you feel guilty or try to remind you of who you used to be. Oh, you a cheater. If it's someone new in your life, you could have someone to, you could once a cheater, always a cheater. Try to remind you because you might have cheated on this person or you might have done this to this person and they think that they want you to feel that, make you feel like, this. You said, I release all of that. I release all of that. I'm not the same person. You're creating a lot of blessings in your life. Yeah, they try to remind you of your past. Yeah, you got new things coming to you, new beautiful connections, new beginnings, new intimacy. This is the Ace of Cups. Yeah, a lot of beautiful things coming towards you, Taurus. And the people are gonna always remind you. You sowed a lot of seeds on yourself. You changed. You began to pour into yourself. You healed from a lot of hurt and pain. And you got people that's gonna always try to remind you or make you feel guilty for even not dealing with them anymore. Make you feel guilty because you're walking away from a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a Capricorn, a Gemini, because you no longer deal with this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, you have healed from and you moving on, you creating your happiness. This is someone that is very bitter. This is someone that is very unhappy. This is someone that is very toxic. This is someone that don't want to see you happy. So they're going to remind you and try to make you feel guilty for moving on with your life. Yes, because you're not dealing with them no more. Okay, because you're not dealing with them no more. You're cutting them out. You're not the same person. You've done your dark. You're not dealing with this person anymore. So this could be an ex-person. Yeah, you're cold. The Queen of Swords in reverse. You're cold towards this person. You cut this person out and you're manifesting new things in your life and see what it was. I'm getting the energy now that this is an ex-person that is very mad at you and very bitter because you're moved on and you cut them out and you went cold on this person. And so this person tried to make you feel guilty, tried to remind you that, oh, you a cheater, this is your dog, you a this, da 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 da, because they're bitter, they're angered, they're stuck, they can't move forward. And because you know, because you decided that you were creating your own happiness and you walked away from this person because they were very, very toxic. So this is what I'm seeing, that this is someone that is very angry at you, someone that is very upset with you, because with the Queen of Swords in reverse, you're cold towards them. When you went cold and you did the dark night of soul and you cut this person out of your life, you see that? You cut this person out of your life. You did not deal with them no more. You trusted your inner self. You started letting your inner self guide you, and you build your self-esteem up. You build the courage up, and you said, you're not going to keep making me try to make me feel guilty about something to do, and try to make me feel bad. And I'm moving forward. You healed from this person. You sowed a lot of seeds in yourself. And not only that, you start pouring into yourself, loving yourself. And this person has always tried to hold some type of guilt over top of your head. And you said, I'm going toward my freedom. I'm creating my happiness. And some of you definitely shut the door on this person, and that's what it is. They're very bitter. I feel like this person, and you had to block this person. I mean, when I tell you you had to block them with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, you had to block this person on everything because they kept trying to come into your life. You had to shut the door, padlock the door, and throw away the key because they kept trying to come into your life and try to cause a lot of confusion, try to stir up a lot of things, and try to, and that's why the tower came down on them. And yeah, that's why the door is shut and locked and they can't. So this was someone that tried to always try to make you feel guilty for moving on without him or her. And because you wanted to create your own happiness, and you have a lot going for yourself. Okay. Ever since you shut that door, ever since you walked away and you left the out with the old, in with the new, and this person is trying to make you feel bad. You have a lot going for yourself ever since you left this person. Some of you have met a new partner, your soulmate, a big investment. A lot of you are manifesting a lot of beautiful things in your life, but you had to get away from this person because all this person did, even when you was in a relationship or connection, this could be anybody, okay? This is your life. I don't know your life. But even when you was with this person at the time you was with this person always just, just try their best to bring you down, try to bring your self-esteem down, and anything to keep you down with him or keep you down with her. And so now it shows me that this person is very stagnant. They're stuck. They can't move forward. They're very toxic. And you had to get out of that. You said, I'm coming out of this. I can't stay in this type of energy. And so this person was refusing to stop. Hold on. Okay, Taurus. So this person was refusing to let you go on with your life. So the divine universe had to come in and had to stop them. Yeah, had to stop them because they was just trying to make your life a living hell. But it did not work because that door is padlocked, out with the old, in with the new. Ain't that something? How someone with even an ex, they try to make you feel bad about moving on because you don't want them. Oh, you never loved me. You never wanted me. You all probably already had that woman. You probably already had that man. You probably already was doing this, doing that because you're moving on. You want better for yourself. And this person, yeah. You walked away. You say, I don't want no collaboration with you anymore. I can't build with you. I can't build with you. I'm going towards my happiness, what makes me feel good, my freedom. That's what, yeah, you going towards your destiny, your stability. You understand? And this person did not get it. They did not get it, okay? You had to move away from this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius because they were very toxic. This was a very karmic person, okay? They were very, very toxic. And this person just wanted you to stay stuck with him or her. Okay, if this is not pertaining to a relationship, this could be pertaining to a job. But I really see that this is someone that you were dealing with that did not want to see you do good. And so every chance they get, and that's why they're stagnant, stuck. That's why they're stagnant, stuck, and can't move forward because the tower has hit them. Because they have a lot of work to do. They're very toxic. I feel like this person could have been very verbal, abusive to you, just talk down on you, try to bring your self-esteem down. Or this person could have been physical, try their best to try to, control you and keep you down. Or this could have been someone that you had some type of codependent towards. Maybe you had children by this person. But this person did not want you to move ahead. They wanted you to stay stuck stuck and stagnant where they was at. And you refused to. And that's why when you shut the door and you went cold, why spirit guys showing me a male, a masculine energy. Spirit guys is showing me a male has been through this. I don't know who you are, but it's a male that went through this with a female. Okay, he's showing me this. This female did not want you to prosper, did not want you to do good, and you once you shut that door and went cold, they were trying their best to in the whole relationship. See, men go through mentalness too, where women verbal abuse men as well. Okay, so I'm picking up on this is a male that went through this with this female, and now you're doing so much better. You're very prosperous. You're very stable. You're in a stable. A lot of things. You're on the right track. You're on your destiny. You're creating your own happiness. But this person really tried to stop you from. And the only way that you could get away from this person, I mean, literally, when I tell you, you had to do a no contact period. That's the only way. You had to do a shut out, shut the door, cut out, shut the door, end it, change yourself, go in hermit mode, even though the hermit card is not here, because this person was treating you less than. Yeah, a lot of lies they told, a lot of lies, Taurus, a lot of breadcrumbing, treated you any kind of way, stole high, didn't want you to have anything. Yeah, didn't want you to be with nobody, didn't want you to do nothing. They wanted you to stay right where he was at, right where she was at. Yeah, I'm picking up on a strong masculine energy. Went through this with a feminine energy. I'm picking that up. Spirit guys just showed me just as plain as clear that it is a masculine energy I'm talking to. A lot of you are now successful. You have a lot going for yourself. And this person's still stuck in the past. Six of cups, still stuck in the past. Six of cups in the reverse. You could have been with this person, this female, this woman, this male, 6+ years. You could have been with them, but you have healed from them. But it was a lot of verbal abuse. This person did not want you to move ahead. They did not want you to leave, move ahead, but you did. And it's showing me that it was like, I feel like it was a lot of you walking away, coming back, walking away, coming back. But this last time, I feel like you have been walking away, coming back, for the last 6 years with this feminine energy or this masculine energy, until one day you finally said, I'm done. You went cold turkey this last round. You went cold turkey because you got tired of the lies this person treating you, just treating you like trash. Ever since you shut that door, your life has been going uphill. Ever since, this person was definitely very controlling. But ever since you shut that door and padlocked it, your life has been absolutely amazing. Yeah, you was in hermit mode before, you had to get yourself together. This person definitely was very toxic, very toxic. Yeah, so, not only do you have the Queen of Swords here, but you got the Ace of Swords here. So, I mean, you went no contact at all with this person. This can mean in many different ways. I don't know y'all life. It can be a child. It can be a sister, brother, but it can be a connection, okay? But I'm picking up on a strong connection. I'm picking up on a male went through this with a female, that this woman, this feminine energy would not let this person move on. You had a hard time getting away from this feminine energy. But now, you are in a soulmate connection. You are successful. You are happy. You got a lot going. This is all your energy right here, Taurus. You got a lot going for yourself. And baby, this person is bitter. Very bitter and angry. And spirit guides say, no, the spirit guides, divine God saying this person is not allowed to go with you, because this person never was your biggest cheerleader or never was your biggest supporter. And spirit guides say, nope, they got to fall off. They can't come with you because they wasn't never supporting you in the beginning. Let me tell you something. When it come down to people trying to remind you, try to make you feel bad about moving on with your life because they don't want to do the work, You say, no, I'm trusting and I'm accepting my inner self and I'm listening to my inner voice. And you built your self-esteem up and you got your confidence. And you said you would not make me feel bad about wanting to have more and to do better with my life. I've offered you to come and grow with me, but you didn't want to, but you thought you was going to hold me back. These are all the blessings that's in your life. And this person, because of their deceiving ways, their selfishness, their breadcrumbing, spirit guides knocked them out of your life. Said you can't go with that person because you do not care for you do not support them. And so therefore they had to fall off. And so I feel like you went cold turkey on this person. After so many years of leaving, coming back, leaving, coming back, pack your bags, go back. Pack your bags, go back. This last time, you did a no contact. You did a code. You cut them out on everything. You ended it. You changed your whole way of thinking, your perspective, and that's why so much prosperity is in your life because you are free. You are free from this situation. And you said, Miss Foster, thoughts and energy, I have learned my lesson. That if anyone that I'm dealing with, if they are not supporting me, if they don't see the best in me, if they don't see me, they got to go because I don't see them. Until next time, Taurus.